Okay, so I'm just going back in so that I'm gonna go. I just came back into the stream so that Ethan can see this because it's pretty cool. So I'm just waiting for Ethan here, and when he gets here, I will start showing this. And hopefully I don't have too much echo this time. I'm going to pop out the chat. Okay, Ethan says he's on now. I'm going to pop out chat just in case anyone else here comes in. And get rid of the rest of the screen because nobody needs to see that. So, there we go. So, Ethan says, no nudity. So, I guess I can restrain myself this one time. All right, so I'm going to put on the Rift headset. So, Ethan, what I did here was I wanted to be able to look around corners a little bit better in the game. And I started playing with the settings on the scale of the camera because I found online that they said if you scale up the camera, it will change how things look in the game and how much you can lean around things. So I started off and I changed it, like I tripled the size of it, and it was good. It was okay. It changed it a little bit, but it was almost imperceptible. So then I thought, well, let's just amplify it by 100 and let's see what happens. So here's what happened. Okay, so you can see I'm at the start screen, and now you can see I can look around it a lot more, like it actually is a floating thing in midair. But the cool thing is now the space between that and like the space that I perceive between the floating guy right here and the wall is pretty, it's pretty significant. Like, look at how much I can look around him now. Like, I can actually, it's like he's floating right in front of my face, like I'm passing my face into him. So it's like I can look up and right over top of them, and so they're so much cuter now because they're so tiny. Like, they're just like these tiny little things about this big in front of my face, which is that's not even the coolest part. Like, so let's say I choose this little skull guy. Okay, so now I go into the game, and at first I was like, this is terrible. But the neat thing is, like, you can see, I can see a lot more of the maze, and I can actually look around corners, and if I get up a little bit, look at how much of the maze I can see. It's like, if I'm going to stand up here so that you can see, but I can actually see like the whole maze pretty much, and that one. Now I have no idea how we target bombs, but this is it's a different game from what we were playing before. It's more Pac-Man, but it's also, I don't know, like I almost feel like this might be a better game than what I was building. The bombs are still a problem. Like, let me get to the other side of the maze here, and I'll turn around. Let's line them up a little bit. And if I look up here, you can see, well, I mean, the bombs aren't sticking. And you're looking, but it's cool. Like, it's really cool to feel this, to be able to like look at it from this angle. So yeah, I mean, there's certainly no question of where the teleporters are. We were having a hard time conveying this weekend. I mean, I can look over there and just see it. Oh, now I'm in sideways mode. There we go. But Yeah, let me know what you think, because I'm oh, there's a cat on my chair. Oh yeah, I guess I should turn down the game sounds a little bit because the mic is not turned up very loud, but yeah, pretty cool. I don't know, like it's so weird that it's like if you look within the field, you get a much better sense of what's going on. I mean, if nothing else, we can use this mode to do a little camera work for trailers and stuff. Blip, 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 blip. Like, I mean, it's not very smooth, but anyway, good enough. All right, so I just wanted to show you that because it's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm under the board right now. Let's elevate through the board. So, I mean, I'm guessing that probably it's going to be somewhere between our original scale of 1 and this scale of 100. But, I mean, it's interesting. It's an interesting thing to consider. And I'm excited about it, and I have to go to bed. I wish I could stay up all night and program. Good night.